Oh, shit. The creepy fuckface bitch.
Where am I?
Well, well, it appears as though the Prince of Slumber will be granting us an audience. How are you feeling, Your Highness?
My head. I had a dream. I'm okay. Thanks for coming, Lydia.
You had us all on tenterhooks. When I found you...
The fuck?
My God, Daniel. I'm glad to see you awake.
So, I'm better. I'm fine. By the way, I found a note at the Husher house.
Daniel, the doctor said you need complete rest. Complete.
I'm fine. Really. I found this. Apparently, Husher received a music box from an acquaintance of his, a certain Mr. Farber. It seems as though he was researching the music box when he vanished. And from what Farber says, the music box may be related to everything that has happened.
I'm not sure we should stick our nose into this business after everything that's occurred.
She may be right, Daniel. I'm sure the police are very close to finding out where Husher is.
Do you think the police would have found me? We need to find Husher. I saw the box that Farber describes in this letter, but it wasn't really there. It was as if it were on the other side of... Oh. I think we should pay a visit to this Farber and ask him about the music box and Husher. He has a shop in the city not far from here.
Daniel, please.
I'm fine, really. I think going to a shop and asking the owner a few questions falls within the range of what we can do, don't you?
Isaac Farber is the owner of a well-established antique store that he runs with his daughter Erica. He's been friends with Husher for years. Characters with high speed can move more quickly, but keep in mind they also draw more attention. Age 40. Oh god. She's 40? Bullshit. She does not look 40. 40 my ass. Who else is there? Erica Farber, age 24. Well, she's more so my age. In case you're curious, I'm actually in my 20s. I'm not going to give my exact age, but I'll say that my decade is the 20s. Light source lighter. Erica manages the Farber and Son, or actually, is it Far? What is that? What do those dots do above the A? As far as enunciation, I don't know. I'm just going to go Farber. Erica manages the Farber and Sons antique shop along with her father, Isaac. If he's the art expert, she's the managing brains. She's always on top of every slightest detail of the business. Oh, so she's very fastidious then. Her adventurous spirit takes her all over the world in the search of new items to adorn the shop's windows. Is this like... This is an antique shop? Sounds like a museum. So is it like a collector's shop type deal? Incredibly active. Erica has many hobbies and lets her imagination run wild at every chance she gets. Dude, her serenity is the shit. Although her stats are also shit. Radio cassette player. My favorite music, ready to listen to on the go. Helps me focus and remember who I am. Okay, I also would not date Erica, but I would fuck her. Renee Artigas, 37. Renee was born to... Oh, so this one actually has a cop. See, speaking of which, they mentioned the cops. And I don't like the way they mentioned the cops in that comic stock cutscene. I don't like the way they mentioned the cops, simply because of the fact that it's ridiculous. You know, I'm sure the cops are doing their thing. You really think the cops would have found me? Bro, realistically, the cops would have had a much better chance of finding you than fucking Sophie. The only question is whether or not the cops would have bothered with the puzzles, because who knows. Renee was born to be a cop, and he'll die one too. Unless he retires first. Born in the Caribbean, he grew disillusioned with the police department in his hometown and set sail for Europe, where he thought his integrity and sense of duty would serve him better. But the grass wasn't as green as it seemed. Tired of moving around, Rene decided to settle down and do what he could to help his new fellow citizens. So he's just jumping place to place. He's a career vagrant. Actually, I don't think career vagrant is the right thing, because career vagrant would imply that he's jumping from job to job, when he's really just jumping from location to location. Speed, whoo, he's fast. Strength, serenity. I wouldn't. Service weapon, holstered and secured as per safety regulations. I hope I never have to use it. Oh, can he fire back? Can he fight? Daniel Neuer. Flashlight. Daniel is a publicist and ex-entrepreneur whose failed business venture led him to become an alcoholic. Drinking cost him his health, his marriage to Sophie, and even his home. Daniel, who has been sober for some time now, has finally managed to secure a stable job and slowly rebuild his life. Let's see. I'm still gonna be Sophie. Let's go, girl. October 1st. This time in the middle of the city. Two things I forgot to mention before. Firstly, you might be thinking, as far as the game story goes, why would Daniel want to go to this store? Well, it actually makes sense, because doesn't make sense. His motivation sense in some sort makes sense, because if I was having nightmares the kind he's having, I don't want to give a fuck either. I want to come to the bottom of I'd want to get to the bottom of the source of the shit. At the same time though, they have Erica Farber, who is the fucking daughter of the motherfucker who sent him the shit in the first place. So why not just have her do everything? Like, I get that I could have chosen Erica Farber. That's not my thing though. And truth be told, that's not my point. My point is that Erica Farber, if I had chose her, it would make even less sense, because this is her fucking shop. It makes no sense. It would make no sense for her to be running around doing puzzles and shit when it's her own fucking shop with her dad. So I am not going to choose Erica for that very reason. It makes no sense to me to have her be part of it. Like, normally what I would say, it would make more sense if, let's say, like, all four of these characters went together, like if all four of them were just here, but these characters just act as extra lives. These characters, story-wise, are these characters all supposed to be here at the same time? Honestly, maybe, but gameplay-wise, they just act as extra lives. I like this being a single-player game, but to some degree, I almost feel like this game would work better as a cooperative multiplayer game. Although the fundamental gameplay would have to change, because this is like a Resident Evil style game where each environment is basically one big puzzle, and that would have to be changed in order to accommodate the extra players. By the way, that's not me knocking this game. I love this game. I'm just stating the incongruous nature of how the gameplay relates to the story. I think I saw something shiny under that flower pot. Thick key. An old key found under a flower pot. What a lovely keychain. It reminds me of the shop sign outside. I've been to this restaurant several times. I'm not crazy about the decor, but the food is pretty nice. What's a Chinese place? It looks like the shop has all kinds of it's an antique shop, no shit. Sadly, you don't see many of these businesses anymore. Well, I would imagine you wouldn't. Ah. Well, if you've ever wanted a close-up of Sophie's face, there you go. You know, actually, now that I think, now that I really look at her again, dude, you know, I can believe her actually being in her late 30s to like 40. I can actually believe that now, because she's certainly older than her 20s. Yeah, she'd be in her late 30s to 40. You know what? I actually understand that now. Never mind. I would still fuck her though. Already? Fuck. Umbrellas and canes, probably left behind by absent-minded customers. I feel like that's an insult. Episode 2. Eerily quiet. Coat hanger.
The lights are on. Let's see whether Farber is around somewhere.
You know, one more thing just occurred to me about the story, too. And by the way, the incongruous of the gameplay versus the story does not bother me. I'm just pointing it out as I see it. But it also makes no sense to me as to why Sophie should be a playable character this time. Her whole motivation for the house, I get it. Daniel's missing, good to go. You know, she found him. But it makes no sense to me to have her be here. Daniel's already found. He can come here. Erica should be like the only person coming here. Maybe actually I can see Erica and Daniel, because Erica comes here for the obvious reason. Daniel comes here because he's the one who has the insight. So Erica comes here and then Daniel comes with her. That way when they get to, I think, Isaac, that way Daniel can be like, yo, this shit's going on. Any tips? Basically. So I can see that. But why in fuck's name does Sophie need to be here? And if the cops weren't really there in the house, then why would they be here in the shop? I don't get it. Again, I'm not like trying to complain. I'm really not. I like this game. I'm just pointing out the story versus the gameplay. List of product lots. I can't find it. I can't remember where I stored that blasted music box. I thought I left it with the rest of the lot, didn't I? Yes, otherwise where could it be? Oh god, okay, so here's where it is. In this lot, there was also a wardrobe full of dry blood stains. We took it out into the courtyard and dragged it into one of our storage rooms in the basement. But, which one did we place it in? I can't even remember what color or shape it was. What's wrong with me? Could I possibly reveal the blood left behind somehow? I would have to buy luminol, right? That's what the police use. Perhaps that way I could find the lot of products containing the wardrobe and the box with it. Sebastian says I must return it to its original owners, the Legrand-Absberg family. If I can manage that, will this madness come to an end? Okay, so this whole thing was basically the dicties for the puzzles to come. There's going to be luminol and all types of shit to use here. So I'm probably going to be referring back to this particular file a number of times. Another thing though too, I'm actually going to Google this, not now, but well, actually, I'm about to get off. I don't know if the video's about to end, but I don't know if the video's about to end, but I'm about to get off. I'm actually going to look up the Legrand-Absberg family. I'm certain it's a fake family for the game, but it could be based off a real family with a real, like, urban legend type of actual music box like this. Oh. Receipts for purchases of several lots of antiques by the Farber & Sons shop, along with the address of the original owners of those lots. One is marked Letters, Old Furnishings, and a Music Box, Legrand-Absberg Auction. Under the counter, I see cheap replicas, keychains, and coins. Nothing interesting. Well, shit. First off, I haven't played this game in a few days, so I might be a bit rusty on things. But I'll tell you what though, I have been looking forward to diving back into this, because I really do enjoy this game. Like, this game is psychological horror. Despite its camera angles, despite all that stuff, this game is what I would define as psychological horror. It's different from a game like Amnesia: The Dark Descent in some ways. Like, I would classify Dark Descent still as better than this game, horror-wise. But this is a good game. Let's see. A boat. The replica of a 16th century caravel, intricately ornate. A large display with all sorts of antiques, ornaments, and souvenirs. It's probably what sells the most among casual customers. Another thing I gotta say that I love about this game is the interaction. Because you'll have stuff like this, where like you have two different points of interaction, but then you can choose which one just by looking at it. A lot of games don't do that. A lot of games will force you to, like, you know, move around and shit. Red Dead Redemption 2, cough, cough, cough. A telescope. As much as I love stargazing, I'll take a warm fireplace and a good book any day. I do like stargazing. An interesting machine with an ugly figure inside. It seems designed to put some kind of special token inside. Which means it's a puzzle thing. Especially since she went, huh, when I first went to it. Right the first time around. Anything else? Anything over here? No? There's got to be something with this. Oh, shit. Why the hell are the controls inverted on this goddamn... What? Oh. Well, I guess I'm screwed. No. At least that's good. Wait. Why? Sorry, this map is inverted, so it's probably gonna fuck with me a few times. Like, I'm pressing up, now I'm pressing down. That's gonna bother me. At least but to be fair, at least it's only on the map. It could have been on more shit. I am not going upstairs right now. Statuettes, ornaments, scrolls, books. Nothing all that valuable, and certainly nothing useful. I don't know. I think they all have their... I ain't pressing that shit. No, well, should I press that shit? The till. Also an antique, but it looks fully functional and in top condition. Yeah, the highlight thingies for objects in this game is a must. Let's see what's over here. That's clearly important. A wire coat hanger. It's cheap wire that you can easily bend. Which is why people use it for all sorts of purposes. Like unlocking your car door when you locked yourself out of it. Of course there are other uses for it too. But I'm going to imply that only. Books on history of art. I recognize most of them from my university days. What did she major in? Antique statuettes made of bronze, an old diving helmet, and plenty of room underneath. Hint, hint. Now this game's enemies are interesting to me too, because like, I may have already mentioned this, but they're not even real enemies per se. Like, they don't just walk up on you. There's no stealth element in it. It's all abstract. Like the only combat, like the only combat part whatsoever would be just pushing the door closed. Books and scrolls. There's a replica of the Treaty of Paris signed in 1814. What? I remember studying several works of art based on real historical event. Okay. What? Treaty? Wait. Was there more than one Treaty of Paris? Because the Treaty of Paris, I'm actually aware of. The Treaty of Paris that I'm aware of won the United States its Revolutionary War against Great Britain. But that was not 1814. That was 1783. So is there more than one Treaty of Paris? Oh, no, this game's just making shit up. Now, if that is the let's say even if that is the Treaty of Paris they're referring to, and maybe they fuck up the date, that would mean that she studies U.S. shit. Gallery. Door closed. To enter, ask the counter. To enter, suck my dick. You know, there is one lost opportunity to some degree, though, with these doors. Real quick, I like the aspect of, like, putting your ear to a door to see if these things there, but, like, in this game, you either hear noises or you don't. Like, there's no at least so far, there's no variation. Like, I wish there was at least some kind of variation, you know, let's say, like, you'll hear, I don't know, bells kind of ringing around, a water dripping. There's things that give you different things to look out for, you know what I'm saying? Letter 1 by Sebastian P. Husher. A letter from Sebastian P. Husher to Isaac Farber dated August 13th, 1998. So like 2 months ago, contemporarily. Dear Isaac, I am sorry about your trouble getting to sleep. If it is any consolation, I have been suffering the same plight recently myself, perhaps due to the imminent proofreading of my novel. If quality can be measured by the time invested, it should be one of my finest works. However, I suspect that this is not always the case. Actually, it's not the case. Quality is not measured in time invested. Sorry, bro. Because, no, that's, no. Despite everything, I have found a bit of time to look into your mysterious music box. Based on the carving and the wood, I am certain that it is European, from the late 19th or early 20th century. I also notice that it is of extraordinary quality, perhaps a real luxury item back in its era. I will continue my research. Get well soon, Sebastian P. Husher. A bookshelf full of boxes with documents. Sheer chaos, to be honest. Someone's not very organized. Then again, I suppose I can relate. What the fuck is that? God, is it gonna be like this? Okay, it was not like this before at the Husher Mansion. I don't think I looked into the map when I stopped playing this game last time, so I can't confirm. But it's gonna bother me that the controls are inverted. Maybe they're not supposed to be, but they are right now. Didn't think so. I didn't think so because there was no ear thing to go up to it. A dressmaker's dummy. I realized putting a head on these would not be practical, but at least they'd look less sinister. One thing I want to know about... Okay, let me look into this shit again. Sophie always said that the scent of these candles made her feel more at peace, safer. Okay, but like, what practically do they have? The only thing I can think of for these would be like if they provide like a sort of one of those escape places from the presence. In fact, let me look that up because like I want to make sure because like there's no guarantee in 30 these episodes. There's no guarantee that I'll be near enough to underneath a table or wardrobe like that. Sometimes I might be in the presence zing, and not have anywhere to hide. So like, would these scented candles provide that sort of thing for me? So I looked it up, and negative. They do not provide like sort of a mobile sort of like areas to fight off the presence. What they do is they improve your serenity. So congratulations. I didn't even use these damn... Okay, I really didn't even use these damn things episode 1. I don't even know if I'll need to in the episodes. Thick key. Flower pot. What lovely. Oh, so I still need this. An acoustic guitar. Seems used, but I don't think I consider it an antique. I wouldn't either. This suitcase must be ancient, although I think my parents had one just like it. So you're calling your parents ancient? That's fucked up. Then again, my teachers did used to tell me they were older than dirt when I was a kid. And you know what? I believed them. Really, I did. But I was a kid, so... They also told me they had eyes at the back of their heads, and I believed that too. I'd be afraid to do anything. Their head would be turned the other way. I'd be like, shit, she's still watching me, isn't she? This spyglass is beautiful, worn from use, but in pretty good shape overall. Ooh, a cannon. This cannon brings back memories of the chateau of the Loire Valley. I don't know if I pronounced that word correctly. The rivers, the vineyards. I need a holiday. A jack-in-the-box. It baffles me that anyone would like this kind of thing. Well, you're in here of your own volition even after you went to the Husher Mansion, so either you like that sort of thing or you're a complete masochist.
Huh.
These vases don't look that old, I don't think. Chinese art was never my specialty. Actually, these guys are Brits, so they'd pronounce it as speciality. The place is full to the brim with antiques. The shop's selection is quite impressive. Kind of like how they also pronounce glacier as glacia. And they're non-rhotic. In case you don't know what non-rhotic means, or rhotic is in general. Whether or not you pronounce R's, except for after consonants. So, in America, bread, word, bird, third, park. If you're a Brit, or I guess with the accent, bread, wood, bird, third, park. You see the difference? So I know I go onto a lot of tangents about random shit, but bear with me. Old pictures and journals belonging to God knows who. Nothing interesting. Oh, there's a lot more to a British accent aside from just being non-rhotic. So if you try it like that, you're just gonna look like a jackass. A full suit of armor from the early Middle Ages. Judging by its quality, I'd say it's belonged to a nobleman. I'd say so too. Oh, fuck. Wait, exit. Oh, wait, sword. Ooh. A decorative shotgun. I'm no fan of firearms, but I wouldn't mind carrying one. Then why didn't you bring it with you? Actually, it wouldn't do shit anyway. Never mind, you find the presents. Yeah. This is one of the few games where I can't fault somebody for not taking a gun with them when they go to a place like this, because it really wouldn't do shit. The only thing you can do is just not go there. Bathroom, huh? Nothing. Good. The mirror is broken to pieces. There are still shards everywhere. What happened here? No clue, girl. Spray bottle. A spray bottle that appears to have once held dangerous substances. Empty. Well, you're gonna fill it with something. Small bathroom, though. Alright. I don't like all the creaking. Oh. Well, that's fine. Ah, shit. Which means my only option is upstairs. Is it just me, or does it sound like somebody's walking around to the right? Fuck. Am I gonna be walking pretty much everywhere? Yeah, honestly. I don't think... I think I'll probably rarely use the run button. Why? Because it attracts the presence. Books... Oh, I already see that. I'd rather just not fuck with it. Besides, it would make her sweaty. It wouldn't, but... I thought that would bring me to some bullshit, but it didn't. The 1484 Treaty of Tordesillas? I wonder when this replica was made. It seems really old. There are some really old books here. This store has an extraordinary range of items. Well, it is an antique shop, so I would expect that. Oh, wait, what? Wait. Didn't I miss something back here? God damn it. Fucking... Lack of 10 controls fuck with me. Large Chinese porcelain vases. Those things must cost a fortune. What is probably why they're kept in this area of the shop. I could imagine so. Why I want to know, what are those white circle things, those white dots? The table is full of books and bric-a-brac? The fuck's bric-a-brac? But there's space underneath. Good. I like how they mark those spaces on the map. A Japanese suit of armor from the... Wait a minute, wasn't its mouth? Oh, shit.
Huh.
Nah. Nope, not risking it yet. What the hell? The fuck's I say? Candelabras? What the fuck's... Wait, what's a candelabra? What the fuck? Okay. Candelabra is plural for candelabrum. Candelabrum is, that thing that I'll put an arrow on. That candlestick thing. Biographies of important historical figures, assorted by date. Some of these were required reading at my university. There's a steel security grating blocking the drawer. Is there something important inside? Nothing that I'm particularly gonna fuck with right now. No, that key won't do. Wait a minute. Actually, speaking of that key, well, first let me look at this. Fuck that shit. Hang on. Thought it occurred to me. I do have that key still. And that other door's at exit. I'm going to wager that that key is to the exit door. And I'd rather do this one floor at a time. Yes, in the house I wanted to go upstairs right away, but that's a fucking house. This is a goddamn store. Yeah, can I do this now? Excellent. This does not feel like an exit. Nothing. Oh. Well, shit. Shit. Isaac Farber. Oh, A. So I'm looking for A. So it's actually probably a good thing that I went here first. A, huh? God damn it. Fine. Oh.
Everything looks abandoned.
Well, I still feel safer out here than in there. So I'll take it. Even if she's getting rained on. Courtyard, huh? Let's explore the courtyard first, before going into the rooms. I doubt anyone throws barbecue parties out here. The grill looks pretty abandoned. What is kind of a crappy courtyard? And there's not exactly any protection from the elements either. Tools, a wheelbarrow, looks like a janitor's shed. Alrighty, before I do that, let me check these other rooms. Oh, wait, bike. Those bikes look like they've been outside for ages. They're nice, but definitely need some work. Let's see about you. Alrighty. Son of a bitch. Are these all locked? Let me guess. All of them. Well, god damn it. I'm checking all of them just in case. Yep. Fuck eerily quiet. This episode should be called Episode 2 Locked Doors. Table, could I get in there somehow? You could. I mean, you could just throw something through the window. Oh, that would create noise, but nobody's here anyway, so fuck it.
Oops.
You clumsy ass.
Just get down there.
Nah, there's gonna be some bullshit down there. God damn it. Sophie, you fucking me. In a bad way. Let me fucking guess. Oh my god. A door that's not locked. But still terrifying. Can you... Thank you, Jesus Christ. Fuck that room. Motherfucker. What about here? The garage door looks closed, it doesn't look open. Ah, god damn it. It's just my only option, huh? The lift button. Wonder if it works. I'm not about to fucking try now. I've always found lift shafts a bit scary. Oh yeah, lift. Oh yeah, this. Oh yeah, this was made by Brits, wasn't it? Lift, the British or United Kingdom, whatever, word for an elevator. Lift is actually kind of better because it's simple. It's only one syllable, but I don't know. I prefer elevator. Kind of like how they call a flashlight a torch. Although I don't like that because a torch is already its own fucking thing. So I don't know why you'd call a flashlight a torch, but whatever. Unless they have a different name for a torch, which I don't know. Then I can't complain too much though. I mean, America is the one that changed shit just to be different from the Brits. Like taking the U out of words like color and labor. Or should I say color and labor. Yeah, I'm stupid. But yeah, I'm not fucking with that elevator just yet. Night shift report. A form filled out by the nighttime guard Walter. You know what this reminds me of? Night at the museum. End of shift report, August 11th. Shift, night, no shit. Time submitted, 7 a.m. Agent Sullivan Walter. Incidents, 10:38 p.m. While on rounds, I detect a small leak in one of the water pipes. I place a bucket under it and send a notice to the building's insurers. 1:13 a.m. I hear someone pounding on the main door, coming from outside. I approach and ask who's there, with no response. The pounding stops. When I open up, I see nobody in the street. Bro, ding dong ditch. I know it's not that, but that would be like anybody's first thought. 4:40 a.m. I think I hear a melody playing behind me. I go out into the inner courtyard and find Mr. Isaac Farber, barefoot and wearing nothing but a pair of blue PJs. His eyes are closed, and in his hands he is holding a music box which plays as he walks slowly. He ignores me when I call to him and enters the door leading to his shop. Huh? I don't know what that arrow's all about. Great, so he brought the music box here, because of course he did, because he's an asshole. That's what I thought. The plant is dead. It looks like no one's been taking care of the building maintenance. Well, no shit, because everybody's dead. Carter Katrina. George Warner. Susan. I don't get this. Okay. That's part of some puzzle that I don't know yet. But I'll find out. Or you know what? Hang on. B43C. Oh. Unless I overlooked something, I didn't see shit. The door leads to the street. I'm not leaving until I find Farber. I'd leave now, but maybe that's just me.
Huh.
Your standard service window. I see some keys on the other side that'll probably come in handy. But I need a fucking key to get in there in the first place. Congratulations. And it needs the doorman's key. Okay, so it looks like I gotta call the lift because every other door in this whole fucking place is fucked. Well, I could also go upstairs. Nah, fuck that. I'm already here. Wonder if this happened here.